Social anxiety disorder
Social anxiety disorder
stops you from making friends,
stops you from making friends,
and it stops you from going out
and it stops you from going out
and trying to connect with people,
and trying to connect with people,
even though
even though
you might really want to.
you might really want to.
And you're always thinking,
And you're always thinking,
if only I could be like that person,
if only I could be like that person,
or if only I could be normal,
or if only I could be normal,
my life would be perfect.
my life would be perfect.
Another example
Another example
of an anxiety disorder
of an anxiety disorder
is generalized anxiety disorder,
is generalized anxiety disorder,
in which you worry
in which you worry
constantly
constantly
everything that
about everything
is happening in your life.
that is happening in your life.
The worries
The worries
are uncontrollable,
are uncontrollable,
and they can keep you up for hours
and they can keep you up for hours
at night as
at night
your mind is replaying
as your mind
worst case
is replaying worst case
scenarios.
scenarios.
When you have anxiety,
When you have anxiety,
you're in this stressed state,
you're in this stress state,
and you might feel
and you might feel
irritable,
irritable,
tense, and have chest pains.
tense, and have chest pains.
It's no surprise
It's no surprise
that anxiety disorders
that anxiety disorders
have been linked to heart disease
have been linked to heart disease
because they can damage the circulatory
because they can damage the circulatory
system. They can also damage the brain.
They can also damage the brain.
That's why if someone says
That's why if someone says
anxiety is not a big deal,
anxiety is not a big deal,
the scientific evidence shows that
the scientific evidence shows that
actually it
is.
It can physically harm you.
It can physically harm you.
Which is why it's important to take control and stop anxiety before it ruins your health and happiness.
Anxiety before it ruins your health and happiness.
Ruins your health and happiness. And since we're talking about happiness, the single most important thing when it comes to being happy is having relationships with other people. Anxiety can ruin this too.